Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here, and another episode of Techtonica coming at you. Last episode, we added a bit more power. We added our Kindle Vine line, our line for the Kindle Vine, and stuff is, I'd say it's moving pretty well. Let's see, we finished up this. Yeah, I think I got everything set up for one line of production for it. I think our powers, yeah, it's sad. Is not happy. So right now I'm doing a lot of crafting for more power stuffs. How much power stuffs do I have? I have a bunch of power stuffs. Holy buckets. Yeah, I went kind of ham about it. Which I'm pretty happy about. We're gonna do... Nope, needs to be one over. I bosh that. Okay, so let's do the math on this. 3, 2, 4, 6, 8. There's the 8. Good stuff. Okay. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10? 10. Okay, I can do 10 more of these bad mema jammas. I don't really remember what the right height is. Is that the correct height? It is. Cool. Okay, so 10 of these? See, what I don't want to do is I also don't want to run over a ton of the lake. What I probably really should be doing is utilizing the lake a lot more efficiently. So let's do that now. How low can I go? That. Okay, perfect. Just bulldoze all this crap. And that's what we'll do instead. Okay. Whoa. I'm not sure how that happened. But that happened. Okay, so something like this. Okay. This far better utilizes the resources that we have. The resources that I have are land over, or area over water. I cannot replicate that resource, so it's important that we use it as conservative, or as cautiously anyway, as possible. Realistically, what I'm doing is I'm flattening out the land. This is going to maximize how many of the turbines and such I can add to the water wheels or whatever I can actually add to the land. And then also the hand crank generators, how many of those I can actually add by not building it over water. Again, I can't talk. It's one of those days. Being conservational about resources. That's what I was trying to say. This is gonna get it literally as close as it possibly can. Just about. Something like that. Something like a this and a something like a that. Okay. This is gonna come all the way. I don't need this 100% symmetrical. It would be nice, but that's not really the core objective. So let's see here. Now this isn't connected, I don't think. How many do you? Six on each? Really simple stuff. Yeah, this isn't going to be a lot of effort, but we're going to get a lot of return on investment. The idea really is I want to also be careful of when we come back and we realize we need more power. Where can I place more stuff? And if I've already built over everything, that's a lot of crap I don't want to destroy. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, one more. Okay. Good stuff, I say. Yeah. Super good. How much cold cranking power we got here? 2.7 megawatts. That's not bad. For such a quick build, that's not bad at all. And we're just gonna flat all this out. Oh, that screen shake is heavy. You can go a little buck wild with this thing, for sure. Okay, that one mound is protected as hell. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay, let's just do... something like that. That'll hopefully integrate the power network. That looks better, yeah. Yeah, no complaints. Accumulators are going up. We don't actually have the power boost anymore, do we? We don't, which is great. Okay, quick message from work there. Get that out of the way real quick. Cool. So, more power. Ideally, yeah, we'll be able to get a bit more juice out of all this. I'm still crafting a ton of other crap, which is great news. Great news. We're gonna do... I need to leave one of those there. This can actually go away. Okay. Okay, I didn't think that connected. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Perfect. That's exactly what I have on hand. Okay, what are we at now? Give it a second to come up to snuff. 3 point... Let's call that 3 megawatts excess. That looks pretty darn good, too. Can I just leap up here? Oh, awesome. Okay, neat. Neat. Okay, that takes care of that. How many frames I got? Because I want to do a bit more work like this. There's 10... There's 20. We still have a lot of iron frames? Cool, that just means that's a lot of crap I didn't have to make. We got the frames, we got the gears, we got the stuff. Okay, I still need to come down there and re-add all the copper things. I haven't done any of that yet. Feels like we're making some planters now? Indeed. Oh, right. Right. This is something I want to get hammered out as well. Nope, wrong way. Thank you. Alright, and it's a secondary line for this as well. Whee! Anytime there's ever a game mechanic that makes it abundantly clear that this is how you generate fuel or a lot of energy or something, this is one of those processes that I don't mind to go absolutely ham over. Just get it all and get it all. Like, overproducing too much energy rarely has a drawback, in my opinion. Overproducing other resources can have drawbacks. Here's a really good example. Let's take Factorio again, for example. We take iron. Iron ore either gets turned into iron plates, well, it gets turned into iron plates, and then turned into steel. If you push too much into steel manufacture, or whatever, you're just all steel. They call me AS, all steel, baby. Or whatever, like you're just gonna go absolutely ham on that. The problem is you're gonna starve other systems. In this case, this system is completely its own boss. It doesn't do anything else. If anything, it's going to overproduce some product or what have you, but like this isn't blocking anything else. I'm not taking something from something to do something else. I don't know if that made any sense whatsoever. That's kind of the thought behind it. I need what? 2 more? So ramping up processes like this that I can build a lot of fuel reserves out of. I can build... What else? What else can I make? Well, I can make coolant. I can make better coolant. I can make a lot of stuff out of it. So this is a kind of a thing where I don't mind taking a little bit of effort and just getting it patched up and done. That's my 2 cents about it. Again, I don't think this process is going to hurt anything else. It's going to hurt our power, sure. Worst case scenario, I can cut out some of the supply. I could just shut off one of the things and call it a day. I don't have any chests. That's fine. I actually didn't really intend to turn this on anyhow. What I wanted to do is I wanted to get it kind of laid out. There you go. There's that. Do I have threshers? I do have some threshers. I also have a lot of other garbage. So I'm not going to worry about that too much because right now I'm working on more power. But I wanted to place the planters because I had them. That doubles our Kindle Vine. And that is freaking beautiful. That's all I got to say about that. After this handcraft of power, we should be pretty freaking good on that. What do I need for stuff? Unknown tech, unknown tech. Supply a thresher with Atlantum. Atlantum is impure, cannot be placed directly to a smelter. Must be then combined with Kindlevine extract and Shiverthorn extract by hand or in an assembler to make an Atlantum mixture, which can then be smelted. Okay, sounds fun. Monorail. 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 Okay. Processor, Atlantum, conveyor belts Mark II, iron frames, copper frames, accumulated power. 320 megajoules? Okay, that's not too much more terrible. Yeah, okay. I thought that was a lot more than I thought. Atlantum ingots, high voltage cables, advanced circuits, cooling. Okay. Do I have... I do. Oh, right, plant matter frame. And what else did it... Crap. That's what I want. That's what I want. Oh, that's monorail tracks. No, high voltage cable. I saved plant frames over here, so we were going to turn the rest of that bric-a-brac into plant frames, and I was hoping I could just handwork my way to get that door open. So I am over here because... Stack of that. Okay, thanks. 130. Oh, it was just whatever was still left in your system. Okay. Thanks. That can get nuked. Okay, so that's doing that. We actually run out of fuel? No, not by a long shot. Okay, this is just happily plinking away. Good stuff. Sort. Get a bunch of this back to the other base. What I'd like to do is I'd also like to work on the copper intermediaries this episode. I have 10 assemblers. That shouldn't be too bad. Should be able to make... it's copper mech parts, it's wire, it's stuff like that. Dump all the bio heaps somewhere. Down here would be better. I'll take one of that, thank you. I have all the limestone at the other base, actually. So we'll just do this for now. What's still in here? Kindlevine extract. Which I could actually sort out, so let's do that. We're going to go to the very end whenever we can, because this guy's going to see the least amount of action. So you can have half. Or... Alright. Whatever, fine. The bundles. You can have that. Thanks. I do want a little Kindlevine extract so I can make fast inserters. Thanks. Let's work with that. I already have a bunch of power already. Nice. Place that down. Oh. Okay, I was like, there's a lot of potential here. Because crap in way. It is because crap in way. Okay. So this whole thing's ready to party. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 16. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This could use 2 more. Yeah, again, all I'm doing is like just handcrafting all the little bips and bops of stuff that I just want to get done. And just wrap up in things. So that's kind of how I'm playing this. Knock all this out. Answer a quick work message. There we go. Okay. Back to it. Work over this just a little bit. There we go. That is a dumpster amount of power we're going to be able to add. And much more economical use of the space. For sure. Actually, what I think I'm going to do... is start transferring this stuff over. This is how we should have designed it to begin with, but realistically, I just needed something, right? So similar to our other builds, we just throw something down because we, quote, just need something. And then now that we've got a really firm idea of how stuff could be, or ought to be, or whatever, now we go ham. And also, none of this space is wasted because I could just build the floor right above this anyway. Okay, so that wasn't all the Jennies, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. I need a lot more space. There's no decay in torque or tension, right? There's no... Okay, I don't see anything here. I think it just says, like, torque available or whatever. It doesn't actually say anything. Okay. There's a certain amount of, I'll just call it tractive effort that can be done over these things, and I don't know if there's a certain point where the tension rods or whatever would just snap. Because holy crap, that wouldn't be funny. 2, 4, 6. Okay, I'm recounting again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Perfect. Actually, I could probably just click this. 6, 12, 5, 10, 4, 8. Yeah, even on the small bit of the river, that's a lot of power. So what is this? 8. Yeah, I need another 6. So, a little bit of homework. This is gonna save our butts later. I really don't like playing a game where, like, no matter what it is, Mindustry, Factorio, Satisfactory, I don't like to be behind the 8 ball in terms of power. Electricity. I sound like real Machiavellian, don't I? Yeah, ends justify the means or whatever, I don't care. Not that. But, like, electricity, like, I don't want to set up a new system, wonder why it's performing poorly, and then be like, well, I gotta retweak all this. All the numbers must be bad. Because I did math bad. And then I do a bunch of retweaking and then realize, oh shoot, I've been out of power this whole time. Yeah, super good. I've just been out of electricity. That's why everything's running like crap. Right? I don't want that to be the case. So I want to stay as in front of power as possible. If anything. If I can do good on anything, I want to do good on power, right? That's kind of the deal. Okay, so... here's copper. This is where copper's gonna flow in. Okay. And I don't need that there anymore. Okay, what products can I make with just copper? I can make copper frames, copper components, copper wire. I can make those 3 things without an issue. We already have mechanical parts made at the old base, mechanical components. We'll get there, but for first thing. Yep, there's that. There's that. So I'm specifying all the recipes so I can do a proper how many per whatever. So this was set up to do the 240 on the nose, right? 30, so 60, 90, 120, 120, yep, 240. So that belt needs to be saturated. Saturated. Now, another thing I could really think of doing is I could have mixed and matched how this worked in terms of output. So right now the cubes are always going to get top billing. I don't know if that's going to be a massive problem, but we shall see. Alright, let's do that. You need 15, you need 30... you need 2.5 a minute? Oh, that's... okay. Let's do cubes first, I guess. You produce 10 a minute. 2 times 5 a minute for 10 a minute. 2 times 0 a minute for 10 a minute. Okay. I'm very confused and I don't care. So let's do this.
You've got a good group of assemblers humming now, Breaker, but you'll need a lot more to keep up with where our tech is heading. Keep building.
What do you think I'm doing? What do you think's happening? What's happening? What do you think's going on here? You guys are red because I haven't given you a recipe yet. Yep. Okay. Yoink, yoink. Okay. And I flubbed this already. This is why I build the belts and crap first. I don't have this issue, but that's okay. It'll be fine. I say to myself, it'll be fine. Okay, how does this work? How did we do this? Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, why did I give myself an extra space over there? Yep, that makes perfect sense. There we go. Good stuff. We'll do a quick run and get some copper stuffs. Okay, how many more can I place? 6 more. Nope. Nice try, nerd. Oh, just about. Just about. There we go. Full train. Full train. Full train. Full train. Good stuff. Okay. What I'd also like to get is some fuel. We're gonna go do this. Did I dump it off? I didn't. Oh my gosh. I shift-clicked too fast. I shift-clicked too fast, and that's a problem for me. Okay, there's that. There, that is freaking beautiful. I love the look of that. Yeah, so good. So good. So good. So I'm gonna dump a bunch of fuel into the copper stuffs. You can, no, you can have half of that, you greedy. Okay, that should keep everything humming pretty frickin' well. Sort. I'll take all of that. You can keep half a stack to feed whatever else we've got going on here. Do I need more anything? I'll take a half a stack of inserters. Okay. Science is still happening. That's a good sign. I don't know if I'll need these, but the point in which we're making them anymore has long ceased. Oh, hold on. I wouldn't mind storing up... Oh, damn it. I wouldn't mind storing up some of these things. A stack will do nicely. It's another thing I can easily mass produce without having to do more handcrafting of stuff, or while I'm handcrafting, I don't have to futz around with all the intermediates and such. So that's kind of what I was getting to. Oh, we got a fair amount of processor units. Nice. Okay, that's gonna just be humming along on that. Oh, okay. How did you get the inserter? Oh, it's this problem again. Yep. Yes, sir. Good stuff. You get a fast one, don't you? Yes, you do. Yep, I'll take that, thanks. One less thing I gotta muck around with mass producing, I'll take it. I'll take half a stack of that. Half a stack of that. Any more iron I can steal? Not a ton, but some. Actually, you can take that back. I just added more work for you to do, so that's gonna be a bit. All this limestone will eventually need to be brought over to the new base. Did I take the whole container? No way. Oh, okay. You can... Oh, no. I can't run. Inventory overload encumbered. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding about any of that. Ugh. Oh. Oof. Eef. Can I fly? Ow. How can I fly? I'm so cucumbered. I'm so cucumbered. Oh, I actually could do more crafting? Awesome. Uh... 10, 20, 30, 40, which is what I need. No, I need 50. 50. That'll get that out of the way. This is so bad. We'll make it. It'll be fine. If I had to go to the other base, I think I would have absolutely cried. 100%. Just bawling tears, tears and tears. So I'm carrying some iron, all the copper, all of the limestone, all 2 boxes of limestone. Yep. It'll be good to actually work through some of this limestone. I might do some hand feeding just to get some of the process done, but it'll be actually really good to get through a lot of these resources that I really don't want to just be in boxes. Okay, we're almost there. This is gonna feel like light speed once I dump off some of this. No different. No different. Oh my god. What I should do is I should put a storage bin down where we're collecting limestone and then feed that into the line. So that way if I have extra limestone, I can just dump it off in that chest and be like, boom, done. Then, if we have excess, because we're full up on biofuel or whatever, we'll just have it. So that's the tentative plan, but limestone is going to be used over here. Oh, can I make coolant? I don't have shiverthorn. Waddle, 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 waddle. Cool, that burned through some limestone, not nearly enough. But that'll keep my construction queue busy, which is precisely what I want to have happen. So I'm going to, just for giggles, put this here and here. It's so weird, because this looks like, to me, like I can fill so much more stuff into my inventory, but there's an encumbrance area that it's not really clearly stated. Which is fine. You can have most of this crap back. I don't need it anymore. I'm going to hang on to the little bit of plant matter I have at the moment. Is this actually full? Full? Oh. I thought the math wasn't correct at all on filling a total line. 240 a minute. It is stopping, though. So maybe the bifurcation should be earlier and not later. Now, any amount of stoppage ought to be properly filtered out to the other line, right? So I'm seeing some stoppage there. I should be seeing some stuff hitting this other line, and we do... Oh, it stopped completely. Okay, that's not... Oh, it didn't... Huh. Nope. Okay, I think I know how to do this. Man, the rules for this are tricky as hell. Nope. Oh my god, what happened there? Ah. Okay, it's not working exactly the way I want it to, and that's okay. I just have to figure out the why. It's like that works, but that's not what I want either. Cool, I got the stuff. We could do this. So there's your split. There, ladies and gentlemen, is your abomination because I'm too lazy to figure it out. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, so that's that. That should operate that a little faster. I'll take a whole mess of this. I don't mind having some limestone on hand. Okay, what have we knocked out so far? We added the rest of the Kindlevine planters. We added a crap ton more power. Like a crap ton more power. I'm handcrafting high voltage cables, which I think might be done already, which is cool. With that being done, I need to concern myself with atlantum ingots. I'll get it right. I'll lie to you and say I'll get it right one of these days, and I never will. We'll get atlantum ingots done and dusted. We only need 50 of it. It shouldn't take a ton of time. What I need is a better drill so I can harvest atlantum, and I don't have that right now. So it is what that is. What I'd love to have is a smelter base. We have our old base acting as a smelter base, but that's not going to help with new products. I don't really have like a ton of extra space, I don't think. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So that's what I have, 14. Oh, and I already placed one? Nice. Yep. How much are you sitting on now? That... What? What? Uh-oh. Something got snapped somewhere? Power network 6. That is not correct at all. Stuff up there is running? It tells me power usage. I wish it told me power production, but where are we at? Something is incorrect here. I broke something somewhere, and I don't know where I broke it. All of this is very thoroughly connected. It's connected to this, which is connected to this. Oh. You got me, Sarge. You got me. Alright. Yep. Yeah. I did break everything. Well met. Right there. Okay. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to run this all the way back, because I'm not going to add any more to this line ever? Question mark? And then That should do it, right? Oh, 7 megawatts. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay. So what's the most more of stuff I could add here, potentially? 2 more? So let's just say that's 4 more back here. 1, 2, 3. I need a little more space. Okay, that's 4 more. That's perfect. I would like 2 more turbines. Thank you. Seems legit, right? That'll do. I need any power connection whatsoever, and we're golden. All this is going to get removed. How now, brown cow? Yeah, 7 megawatts. Awesome. Okay. Now I can get back to my other work. So there you are. Squirrely little guys. This is why I wanted a bunch of inserters. Oh my god, yes. Okay, where are we at with all that? Where are we at with all that? Let's go ahead and set up copper frames. How many did I set up before for iron? 4? I think? It was 4 and 4? Yeah, 4 and 4. I might do something a bit less here. So 30, 60, 90, 120. $150, 50, 180. That only leaves 3 for other parts. Make 10 a minute. Make 10 a minute. I think I want wire to be like its own deal or something. Let's just set up the double line like we have for iron. Let's just do the same thing. If I need to add more, I can. Not a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How do I have it set up on the other side? Probably double output or single? Single output. Okay. Totally doable, yo. It's on the right side? It's on the right side. Okay, this goes to... Oh. Oh, we have double output for that. Okay. Double output for that. Double output for that. How many are you kicking out a minute anyway? 30, and you output 20? Yep, that makes perfect sense. Okay. Good stuff. I need some chests, please. Yeah, so much faster now that I have the materials. So 1 tile gap. That's the wrong item. Belt space, belt input. Belt space. Input. What kind of input? Yellows. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Won't much matter much. Cool, there's that. How much of a buffer did I do? Like 2 stacks? 2 stacks, yep. This is why I wanted a little bit of limestone on hand. If there were smaller boxes that I could feed into, I would much prefer to use that. Just to get it started like this. But this is probably something I'll need eventually, so we'll just get it done. Okay, there's that. Okay. Same thing, but the other way. I'll get it eventually. There we go. Good stuff. Okay. There's that. Okay. That is copper gears. That is copper frames. All being stashed away. Yeah, good stuff. We have a bit of a backlog. So I don't expect the line to be cleared immediately. But yeah, okay, we've already got... That's already looking good. Cool. That is where the copper goes. You can have a bunch of that. Thank you. I want to restock up my reserves, so I'll take a full thing of that. You can have the half stack. Do I have any more gears? I didn't see any. So, cool. That saves me a crap ton of handcrafting. I'll take all that. I'll take all that. Nice. Okay, I'm not doing wire. We could do another line for wire. It just required so little copper. It kind of makes sense for that to be its own dedicated thing. But, so, here's the idea. Right now, we'll set up the monorail or whatever to bring in iron and copper. Here's all our fabrication bits here. Going down here, we've got nothing but power. So that's all this is. This is just our power infrastructure. At the other base, we're making mechanical parts. That's another thing that we could get on the monorail. I don't know how monorail even works. And then just pipe that around. Do I have my more power stuffs ready? Oh, I guess I didn't make any more power stuffs. No, I think we stopped it at being 7 megawatts above grade. Okay, what I would need is 2 voltage steppers. Let's make another 5 of that. I was told that Victor needs power or whatever, so we're going to test out to see what that actually entails. Because this is my primary power base, and there's really no reason to not just make this really simple, yeah? Just... Oh, it's protected at that point. Okay, fine. That's... Totes actually fine. Yeah, no worries. This gives me a lot more workspace. Cool. I can dig it. Oh, lamps. Lamps. Research. Is it equipment? Oh, it's space building. Plant miter fiber. Plant matter fiber. Plant matter fiber. Let's try real language, huh? I'm gonna go grab a bunch of that, which is here. I do not mind having plant matter fiber on my person. Not a big deal. Okay, do we have... I'm done with power for now. I want you to come down here. Do we have the high voltage stepper? We do. Transfers electricity. I didn't get to read the whole thing. That's fine. Okay, so here's the stepper. Now what? Did I do the thing? Conveyor belt, iron frame. There was shenanigans about this thing would now need power or whatever, right? Is this... Did I do it dumb? That looks pretty slick to me. Is it supposed to go in the other one? Does it matter? I know there's another one up front. So come with me. Oh. Yeah, megajoules. Okay, yeah. So we need it for the upgrade. We don't need this. We don't need any of that right now. Okay, it's required for the upgrade. Got it. I will need X amount of things actually. If I'm gonna need a lot more residual power, copper frames, electrical components, kindle vine extract. That's something that I could easily start working on. We'll go get our copper frames. Yeah, all that. I did 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 40 more. That's going to be 400 more kilowatts. That's a lot of energy I just queued up. A lot of energy storage. Now, we don't need at this point to have a lot of power on demand. I'm gonna say, like, I don't need to flip a switch and be like, bam, I need 500 gigawatts or something. Like, what I need is a lot of storage. Now, having the resiliency and capability to ramp up quickly would be really, really nice. To which we're making 7 extra megawatts a second. I think our reserves will fill very quickly, very nicely, right? No concerns, no complaints. As it stands as well, yeah, it's just I'm gonna do the whole thing, right? If I'm gonna do any amount of power manipulation, I might as well manipulate the whole thing. While I'm in here, I might as well change the oil, right? Something like that. I don't know how else to say it. Okay, that being said, I don't need that. I don't need that. We're not at the accumulators yet. Am I out of... I'm out of floor. Okay. I was like, why am I getting the error thing? I'm out of stuff. I'm out of stuff. I'm out of stuff. I'm just gonna diggity dash back home. And with actual running speed. I'm gonna pick up all the power floor. All the power floor. And then go from there. music is crazy chill. I'll take all of that, and actually, clear crafting. How many did I make so far? None, I think? 2. 1, 2, 3. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35? Yeah. I'm gonna make a bunch. Let's do that. And because I grabbed all those electronical components, I'm not handcrafting anything for the first bunch of it, so that's cool. Saves me a lot of friggin' effort. Yeah, I like the little accumulator cave. I think it's nice. Me too. It's not going to be lined up. Why does that bother me? It's like Cell building the Cell arena. All these squares make a circle. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Okay, it bothers me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. I don't really need this stepper here, considering how I built the base. So we were at, what, 28 megawatts or something? 26? Not megawatts. Yeah, 26 megawatts of residual? No, 260. Now we're at 350. Okay, I can math. And I just realized I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Space is more important than uniformity. Oh, even more frustrating. I really wish I could deconstruct stuff that's already been here. That would be really neat. Then I could customize these areas better or something. I get the symbolism? Let's go with that, of leaving the areas intact, representing them as if they're tutorial zones. I get that. That makes sense to me. It's just I got all these accumulators that are really wacky-backy in the wrong spot, and it's driving me wacky-backy. Right? Right. Alright, from 350 to 480. Awesome. This is more than enough by a significant margin than what we need for the mission requirement. Is this... Okay. Can't delete that. Was there something back there, actually? No. Okay. I've played enough Quake to check around doors and crap to realize there's something janky going on. And I don't mind double-checking some of these areas, because there might be legitimately something I missed. Who knows? I don't, that's why I'm double-checking. Yeah, this is huge work. Oh. I didn't realize there was a broken one here. I thought I picked all this apart. Is all good. Is all good. Okay, we're gonna finish these last 3, so cancel craft. That'll put me at what, 58? 580 megajoules? I would say that's a pretty solid reserve. Now, perfect idea for things that we would need accumulators for is really anything that requires spike power. Like, I need 50 megawatts a second for 2 seconds, and that's it. Okay, I get it. Yep, no problem with that. So that's another really good thing for having all this residual power ready to party. We're done with you. I need a thresher, which I think I have 5 or 6 of. I have 5, I did remember. Okay, thresher, you're gonna get all this. You're also going to
Task
produce
inbound.
limestone.
Smelting Atlantum ingot. Supply threshers with Atlantum ore to produce Atlantum powder. Combine Atlantum powder with Kindilvine extract and Shiverthorn extract to produce Atlantum mixture. Smelt Atlantum mixture into Atlantum ingot.
Okay. For our first 50, I'm just going to do this manually. It shouldn't take super long. I'll need a stack of Kindlevine extract because I want that for fast inserters, and I want a stack of that for this reason. Man, I wish I could butt stuff up a little better, but that's okay. Looks marbled and crazy. I love it. It takes how much mixture? I didn't do any of the timings. I have no idea how fascinating this is going. I need 2 at a minimum. Okay, let's just do the math real quick. Okay, I need 3. Takes quite a bit of fuel to make this stuff. Yep, how much are you making? 15 a minute? You need 18 a minute. Cool. Don't need that, don't need that, that. 1 smelter is all we need. 1 smelter's all I need. Okay, that's that, I guess. How much are you making? You're making 1 every ding? Oh, crap. 76 divided by 3 does not 50 make. I might have to go do a little more patrolling, kablamming. I thought I grabbed all the Atlantum I thought I was gonna need, but I didn't realize the conversion rate, and now I know. Oh, crap. Thank goodness gravity's not real. Except me? I take fall... oh, I don't take fall damage, but I do fall. That seems like all of it here with this source. How much did that set me up? 38, which is another 10 ingots or whatever. That might be enough. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some serious exploring because I wasn't actually keeping super duper track of where Atlantum is or was. So I'm going to go dump this off at the machine. Let the machine do the work. Such a huge rock. Decimated by 1 swipe. Feels weird, man. How? How did I fall through the... Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do a whole lot of not worrying about it. That's what the deal is. I thought there was another cave over here in the southeast, and I thought this is where Sparks originally said, well, this is a mining shaft to the core, which means they did some crap without me, and that's not terrifically unsettling or something. There's also a limestone thing in here, I think. That's iron. Okay, so you will let me scan it again. That's cool. This area is protected. Got it. Thought there was another Atlantum thing here somewhere, but okay. Fine and fair. Most likely not. Most likely not. The unfortunate thing is I've been playing this game a lot after work, where my mind is not fresh. My job has been pretty freaking exhausting lately, and I mentioned it a couple of times, but it's just like, sometimes just like, man, I cannot concentrate to save my butts. Okay, that's 28. How much we got kicking here? 89. We have more than enough. Perfect. Okay, cool. We have enough to open the door CB. 50 Atlantum. And 50. The high voltage cables, I made 60 because I wanted to learn how they worked. They work. It's kind of all there is to that. More iron. Which I really want to get monorails before I set up... That must be the same vein. I don't think that's two separate veins. That's limestone. I really want to get monorails figured out before I get too crazy with adding another, like, smeltery array. Because I prefer one smeltery array if we could. High voltage cable... Voltage, auto stepper, accumulator level 3. Oh, accumulation level 3, right. Transportation. No, this is personal transportation. Is it logistics? It is logistics. I need 100 of the blue baubles. How do I make the blue baubles? With a lot of cores. Holy crap. Core clusters formed at 5 cores. Okay. We're gonna have to ramp up some stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be some effort for sure. Yeah, that's all ready for more stuff if we want more stuff. Man, this Atlantum takes a while. I'm gonna go dump off this limestone because once we go open the door, there's no guarantee that that's not gonna be a ton more stuff. Like another warehouse just full of things, right? I want to make sure we're kind of ready for it. I could do that by dumping off a ton of crap I don't want. I want one of these though. We can also have plant matter, plant matter, plant matter, Batman. No, plant matter, plant matter, plant matter. Dende, Dende, nail. Okay, 9 more to go. Very excited. I already scanned all that. This is just a breach. Over here to the other side, we were getting a lot of our shiver... Am I stuck? Oh, I can't go through? Oh, that changes some things, kind of. Oh, what? Okay. Doesn't really change anything. But this is where all the Shiverthorn is, and if I remember correctly, over here should be that warehouse we found? Yeah. All those greens are storages. Yeah, we've already beaten the crap out of this, I think. So, just trying to map logistically where we are in my brains. That's where we're at in my brains. This is cool. This actually opens up a little bit more. Now I have another way to get home. Is there more Shiverthorn over here? Oh! Electrical components and copper wire. Okay, nothing to write home about. I was gonna freak if that was like some technology I completely missed. I could give, honestly, pros and cons to the whole scan for technology system. Again, the only thing I'm afraid of, and afraid isn't really the right word, but the only thing I'm like worried about is if like there's a technology I really need to progress in the game, and I cannot find it for the life of me. Like, no idea where it is. Could not tell you. It's like, man, do I have to search everything all over to get to wherever it is and find it. Ugh, that sounds terrible. But what I'm really hoping is eventually it's going to be a point of we can build a scanner that will help us scan technology, and even if it's like sonar or something, like it does beeps and boops, and the beeps and boops become louder beeps and boops the closer you get or whatever. Like that's fine. That would be totally fine. That puts a little bit of work on the player still. And that seems like that would be an even mix, I think. I don't know if this way cuts all the way through. Yeah. ASM power trim level 3 technology now available in the tech tree. I still find it super weird finding these science things everywhere, but core clustering tech now available in tech tree. Awesome. Awesome.
I recognize this place. These were the living quarters for the crew. We might be able to salvage some personal upgrades here that people left kicking around.
You guys didn't have like a deck of cards? You just kicked around personal upgrades? Oh, maybe for gambling. Because money probably doesn't have a whole lot of bearing or whatever. That looks ominous as hell. Conveyor belt, Mark 1. Cool. I know Sparks mentioned that we could scan lockers and stuff, and we'd get residual blah blah blah, so I'm just gonna kind of lazily scan everything. Craft speed, level 4, now available in tech tree. Nice. Trying to be thorough.
When I was down in that facility, a part of me thought that maybe I was making all of this up. My crew, my life, the expedition. Your mind starts filling in the blanks you don't want to think about anymore. Like it knows there isn't any harm in it because you're never getting out of there anyways. A sinking feeling that keeps sinking. But it was real. There were hundreds of people here. Thousands. They worked here. We cared about them. We were in this together. I'm not saying all this to hold on to whatever happened to me. I'm saying this to let it go.
Fair enough. Yeah, despair is not a fun emotion.
I knew people who put their whole lives into getting picked for the expedition. I just gave it a shot. No idea how I made it, and they didn't.
The criteria for the expedition was never about finding the best people. It was focused on finding the right people.
What's the difference?
You might say that what they were looking for was willingness.
So, if we were lost and the expedition was finished, do you think they would have been willing to go home without us?
Yes. And I would have expected no less of you.
Oof. Oh, okay. Core boost assembly, I don't care what that means. Core boost, I guess now I do care what that means. Core boost power. Core boost threshing. Core boost smelting. What does that, what's a core boost? Crafting speed. Smelter Mark 2 is up there. Crafty speed. Core boost. Is it under science, maybe? Omni-Seeker detects resources and other items of interest. Awesome. Cool. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I was just talking about that. Amazing. Okay. Core boost. Increase the speed of all smelters by 0.25 per core cluster. Holy crap. Okay. That's a thing. That's a thing that's interesting. An interesting thing. A thinteresting. Oh, hi. Smelter Mark II.
This was obviously a movie theater for when people had downtime, but it exposes another strange gap in my memory. I can't really remember anything recreational. Some part of me knows I spent a ton of time here, but even coming here and being reminded of it doesn't jog anything specific. The only thing I really remember is work. And that isn't like me. Or at least, I don't think it was.
So the thing to really note is you've transferred your consciousness from what we assume was an organic form. Though I can't prove that. I didn't open up the suit and figure that out or anything. So no idea. But you transferred your consciousness into this electrically fueled cuboid. Maybe you forgot to carry the 2 and some stuff got forgotten? Like, I don't know. Part of me is very sympathetic and understanding, like, yeah, that sucks, memories, huh? And then part of me is also, yeah, but don't beat yourself up over it? Yeah, I don't know. What is this? Rail Rush 5. Sounds like a Jet Set Radio video game I want to play. Ba-ba-da-bow-bow-ba-ba-bow. Oh.
This feels like some kind of video game lounge, but I don't get it. Why did they all have these huge monitors? What kind of game needs widening? Anyways, I prefer cards. Come to think of it, I've got one heck of a poker face now, don't I?
Huh. Okay. That's probably the funniest thing you've said this entire time, to actually provide levity to the situation. Aside from the, you're building planters? Plant them planters, is like, or whatever the hell you said. That was legitimately funny. I got a hell of a poker face now, do I? Yep, you do. That is funny, because you do. Okay, we already scanned all that. We have this wing to check out yet. Oh, okay.
I remember these barracks. This is where we stayed when we weren't in the field. And there were at least 3 others exactly like this.
What happened here? Some form of mass departure seems certain, but our orders were never to leave things behind in such a state. And even if our transformation is somehow responsible for why we were left behind, that would not explain why the Groundbreaker is unaffected, unless there was someone entirely separated from the crew.
I'm 99% sure that the Groundbreaker is one of mine. I'd just say names until they nodded if I could remember them. But I can't.
It seems strange that the names of our closest subordinates would not return to us easily, but you are not alone. My memory is similarly affected.
Hey, at least you remembered me.
So, that's right, we can't communicate. So we can't even tell them, in any sense, how we got into this whole shenanigans. Also, there's a thing missing. I think I've already talked about my theories a little bit on where we're at. I don't know what, like, event happened, but where we're at is anywhere from hundreds to maybe thousands of years in the future. Something. There's something like that going on, I think. I can't crouch. I keep trying to crouch, but I can't. But What I can do is I can get on top of these bunk beds, which is a super duper help. Sarcasm, but yeah, alright. What's this? Nothing, okay. Suit speed level 4, nice. Huh, the first green terminal? All the other ones have been red and errored or whatever. Accumulation level 4, nice. I think that's everything here. This is a little more confusing than anything, because I'm pretty confident almost every other screen has been red. Gosh, if it were me, I would be like, can we hack the mainframe and figure out WTF? Do a port scan, see if there's anything listening on anything. Maybe someone's got like a Minecraft server running. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe there's some clues, I don't know, man. So yeah, all these other terminals are just beat red. Okay. That takes care of this. That gave us a lot of really good stuff, for sure. Unlocked another door. Yeah, I don't think I got anything else to say about that. That worked out swimmingly, for sure. Okay, so we can also make this echolocator thingamadoo. I want to do the clustering real quick. Core clustering enables formation of core clusters from unassigned research cores in Core Composer. Core clusters generate bonuses in alignment with activated core boost technologies. Okay, so I have 575. I have 575 unused. So I don't know if that number is going to go up because we're oh, hi. Pack size level 5? Nice. I must not have searched nearly as thoroughly as I thought I did, but in my defense, there's a lot to explore. There's a lot to check out. Now this is the other base that I did not use. Even though this would have been perfect for power generation, I opted not to use this area. Not for any real particular reason, like, it smells like Tutti Frutti and I hate it. Like, not really like any real reason. But I didn't want to move too far from the smelting area, and I was also under the understanding that I'd hopefully get some better traversal technology sooner rather than later. So I wanted to make sure that we were prepared to be able to have that conversation. And, yeah, this just seemed a lot more open and a lot better second staging area, I guess. That's kind of my 2 cents on that. Okay, so let's take a bit of a look at our tech stack. See if there's anything that really jumps out to me, and if there is or isn't or whatever, we'll build a battle plan for next episode. Mining drill is blocked. A lot of this stuff is blocked by blue stuff. How much was this? 55. Okay, I'll take that back. Craft speed level 2 I can't buy, which is fine. Biodense, I like to leave biodense where that's at. Logistics. I don't want another tool belt. Wouldn't mind the monorail. Jump height 2. Okay. Rail runner. We unlocked Rail Runner 5 or whatever. Yeah. So, alright. The THR power trim. Reduce electrical components of electrical thrusters and advanced thrusters by 10%. Meh. Meh. I don't really need to trim anything right now. I think we're doing pretty good on everything we got. Monorail spike trim. Increase accumulated charge of consumption of monorail. Yeah, so I'm gonna guess this requires like a huge jank, a jump of power to push the monorail or whatever, and maybe consistent power to unload it for inserters or something? I don't know. Science the Omni-Seeker sounds like fun. This core clustering sounds fun. Yeah, I don't really see anything that's jumping out at me, but like, man, this changes the game. So let's just go ahead and call us an episode, yeah? Oh, power is probably the highlight of this one. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful sauce. Alright, thank y'all for joining me. Name's JohnMegacycle, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.